Hello friend, in today's video we'll learn about CSS Flexbox. This is one of the most powerful tools in modern front-end development or modern front-end design. So let's see. The objective of this video is to understand what is Flexbox and why Flexbox is needed and different types of Flexbox properties like justify content, align item, flex direction, flex wrap and others. All these property and understanding we'll see with the real life example in VS Code so that our understanding be uh, strong, right? So let's see. Flexbox. What is Flexbox? So my friend, Flexbox is a one-dimensional layout system in CSS used to align item horizontally or vertically within a container, right? Like let's say this is a container. In container there are three items. Right now we consider div1, div2 and div3 is a item in a container. So what is Flexbox? Align items horizontally or vertically, means when we say horizontal then the item aligned with main axis. Main axis means horizontal, right? But in cross axis the item are aligned with vertically, right? So I have tried to show here. There are two container. In left container the items are aligned with horizontally, right? While in right container the item are aligned in cross axis, means vertically, right? So let's see why Flexbox. So my friend, before Flexbox there are some other tools which are used, right? Like float for layout, inline block, position, but all these technology have some problems, like they don't support responsive design. Overlapping of elements are the main cause. So Flexbox introduced, but Flexbox solve all these problems. This include responsive design by using media query, and it solve alignment of items and direction of layout. Either you want to align your item by row wise or column wise, horizontally or vertically, and other features. So Flexbox is powerful in modern front-end design, right? So as we see, Flexbox is used to align item in a container. So Flexbox properties, just like the first property is display flex. So in display flex, first we understand the display flex property turn the container into flex container, and all the child element becomes flex item, right? Now the child automatically, right, align in a row by default. Means let's say in left side there are three div1, div2, div3. So when we code in HTML, then the tags take the complete width, right? Like if in div1 let's say we have some content, and div2 some content, and div3 have some content. So what happen is all these three div takes the complete width, right? Now this container is not a flex container, but as we apply display flex property, then all this container is now flex container, and the items in the container is now flex item, right? And by default the flex direction property is flex row. So div1, div2, div3 is aligned in row wise, right? So this display property set the container as flex container, right? In flex direction, what happens is after apply flex property as container, you set in which direction you want to flex your item, means flex item display, right? Either you want to display your flex item row wise or column wise, or row reverse or column reverse. We'll see in practical very soon. And justify content is what to do. Justify contains align items along with main axis, means horizontal, right? Align item property, what does it is the does align item cross axis, means perpendicular to the main axis, right? As we seen div1, div2, div3 before. In justify content, our items are aligned in main axis, means or main axis means horizontal, like div1, div2, div3, right? But in align item property, all the items are placed, or you can say align in vertical direction, right? Let's see next property. The next property is gap. So what gap does is, gap basically used to set gap between two items, like if we set div gap between, then the gap set between div1, div2, div2, div3, these have some value like 2 pixel, 3 pixel, something like this. And flex wrap, what does is, it allow to wrap into multiple lines of the container is too small, otherwise by default all items stay in one loop. Basically flex wrap allow to you can say wrap two, or let's say item 1 means div1 to wrap into two lines, right? So let's see what we learn till now. So display property enable a container into a flex container, right, by using display property as a flex. And flex direction basically used to allow your item into either row or column, or row reverse, column reverse. Justify content align item on main axis, while align item property set or align the element into cross axis, while the gap used to space between items, right? While flex wrap do the wrap of one item into two lines, right? So summary is, flex is one dimensional CSS layout system used to arrange item in a container, and the properties are display flex, flex direction, justify content, align item, flex wrap, and gap. So now it's time to see the practical, right? So let's see. My friend, I am going to show you. So as we see, display flex property set, first this is a normal HTML code in which I have created div, right? I have provided a class name as container, and I have created three box 1, box 2, box 3, right? So when I set container as a flex, then this container become flex container, while these all box means box 1, box 2, box 3 become flex item, right? So as you can see, display as a flex. So this what does it? This makes this container as a flex container, right? While this justify content, what does is it allow to container item means flex item horizontally alignment means you can say horizontal axis. Let's say if I set a property as a center, then this item place in horizontal wise, right? Like let's see, as you can see, this box 1, box 2 and box 3 are aligned into main axis, right? Let's see, and some other property is flex start, right? So flex start basically what does is it allow to items on starting point of a main axis, and while flex end is it goes to end. Yeah. While align item, let's see, make this center, and align item what does as we see that align item align item to perpendicular axis means if I say align item as a flex start, then it goes to top, right? Yeah, this goes to top, while if I say end, then it goes to bottom, right? If I do center, then it goes to middle, right? While flex direction property say is used to uh, give our flex item as if you want to uh, align if you can say you want to set direction as a row or row reverse or something like this. There are four property. First is row is by default, this row is by default, and there is property row reverse, then in which 3 to 1 is set, right? While in column, you can say in column this set is right like this, and in column reverse is always reverse, right? So this is flex, this one of the most powerful technique in modern CSS framework. And so if you try, I think you will, or practice makes a person great or perfect. So as you try, then you find more detail in this flex. So there are other properties, flex wrap and flex wrap and wrap and no wraps, something like this. So here is when you try to squeeze it, means then this property use. So basically we know what is flex, and so I think you enjoy this. I think you learn something new from this flex. So thank you.